locked in.
It's the girl.
Forever, 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 forever.
Yeah, it's
Forever, 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 forever.
stuck at a green light. That's every Monday night at 8. So tune in, 'cause you don't wanna be late. It's exclusive and it get explicit. You don't wanna miss this. Tuck the kids in and pour a glass of mist. And it's something for the men too, black and European too. All around the plane, yeah, we different but got same views. I can smell it in the air, it don't seem right. Brand new Benz, but I'm stuck at a green light. And we losing our jobs to vaccines, right? I don't know what I'ma do, this can't be life. But mama said you must pull it together, 'cause as long as we got us and we together, it's forever.
Forever, 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 forever.
Stuck at a green light.
We were unsuccessful with crack cocaine in the black community. The hereditary addiction that we hoped for didn't work. It was not our approach that was wrong, rather it was our choice of weapon. Crack cocaine was flawed. I have developed a new drug.
See this number of balls on this pill? It's a concentrated batch. It's the original testing pill before they microdose it. Let me run some tests on this, man. Y'all niggas got some time to kick it?
Can you drive?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, follow me.
You need to get out here now! Now!
My drug, 17-C28. I call it joy.
What's stopping them from taking the drug and killing us? I'm afraid that in our hurry to remove them, we end up removing us.
Whoever engineered this drug, they made this drug just to affect black people only. It could be dangerous.
Let me up in this motherfucker, nigga!
Found your boyfriend. Now he alright. He's gonna need somebody to pick his ass up.
See, fell for that to put the money in the Count James Bond shit. You ever finished the James Bond movie? Delete, delete, delete. Them niggas go to war because you don't get your money.
Okay. Bitch, I don't want your motherfucking money.
Oh, King, what the fuck, man? You fucked up bad, man.
Oh, shit. That nigga dead.
Ain't nobody hold their ass accountable for the shit they do. Fuck this bitch. Fuck that nigga. Until they end up with a motherfucker like me, bigger than bad in they motherfucking ass. That's me, nigga. Yeah, nigga.
Nigga, I couldn't tell you, but it could possibly be irreversible. I gotta do some more testing. Do not take that shit.
The increased density of the melanin in the region we tested caused the results to be amplified.
What's up with it? Let's get it. Let's go. It is going down tonight. Yes, yes. Happy Valentine's Day to the lovebirds that is floating around out and about. You know, it's just been so many wonderful things just going on the West Coast. It feels so good to be an LA representative, and I'm going to tell you just like it is, okay? Check out 7th and West like Nino's Revenge on Amazon and Tubi. Yes, check it out. Shout out right now to Rick Hard is definitely going down, okay? I got my boy Tall Flame up in cyberspace. Okay, let's get it, let's go. You know, me and Tall Flame, we've been knowing each other for a while. You know, we met all the way 2nd Street Jazz Cafe, Rick Hard events, you know, so I'm doing major love and major shout outs to my boy tonight. You know what I'm saying? Because it's definitely going down in cyberspace. Stuck at a green light. Okay, I hope you with your boo right now. Okay, get your drink, get your smoke. And if you are alone and with thyself, love thyself. Okay, take a bubble bath, get your drink, smoke, look at what you want to look at, do what you want to do. Okay, love thyself. Don't forget about the love of self. You know, we always go into Valentine's Day. You have a lot of people who sometimes have this funk face about it, about the whole holiday in itself. But what I do want to remind people of is just don't forget the importance of love for self. You know, that is something to definitely celebrate, you know, love of self. You know, time to reflect, okay, where you are right now today, what goals you want to accomplish, write it down, get it done, you know, do some self-care routines, you know, if it's a facial, a nice walk, it's a full moon tonight, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, that self-care in your perception of things, hey, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So right now, I'm sending positive vibes. Positive vibes only, okay? No negativity here. We do not do the negativity. We bind it, okay? We bind it immediately. You know, everything is of positivity, you know, positive thinking, no doubts, no worry. You know what I'm saying? Get it popping, none stopping, okay? So it's going down right now in cyberspace with your girl forever. All right. Yes. Stuck at a green light goes 2 ways, just like so. One way is, of course, it's time to look at our culture in the mirror. And I'm talking about the colored community. I'm talking about us all from the lights to the darks. Okay. We're about to get it in. Okay. So let's begin. It's time to look at our culture in the mirror. Okay. Let's look at how we move with each other and let's knock down these stereotypes left and right. You know, stuck at a green light. That's what it's about, and that's what we're here to do. So the topic for the night is going to be the bad attitude. Okay, we talking about it. We're gonna dive into the juice. Okay. The other way stuck at a green light go is, of course, the frustration you feel, especially being an LA, you know, citizen. When you're literally stuck at a green light, traffic, things are happening around you. You have no control over that can sometimes, you know, stop you, hinder you, or you can have it to where nothing is hindering you but you. Just put your pedal to the metal, okay? The light is green. Stop being stuck. So that's just everything in a nutshell. I'm feeling so good. You know, God is great. I just want to I'm just full of gratitude tonight, and I'm just spreading it amongst everybody. You know, shout out to LA. Woo, I need some sound going on up in here. Shout out to LA. You know, we don't play. We don't play. All right, let's go Rams. Yes, we did that. Super Bowl weekend. Woo, it went down. Everybody from all around was up in my town, and it went down. Yeah, the Rams, we won. I ain't surprised. I already predicted it. I already knew. Okay. If you want to give a donation to your girl for being a Rams fan, you are welcome to do just that, boo-boo. You know, so let's get it popping, non-stopping. It's going down. Stuck at a green light tonight. Get your drink. All right. I got my drink. Hey, yeah, we chilling. You know, it's Monday. Who likes Mondays? All right, I do. But when it really goes down to the get down, it's like, dang. But after everything is done, all your bills is paid, all your stuff is handled, and everything is done, wind down and check out Stuck at a Green Light. Leave your comments in the comments, okay? And get it popping. All right, so feel free to join the conversation. Feel free to join the conversation. Put your comments in the comments. I know this is a love day, so I know it's about to be pretty chill. We have a lot of romance going on all around us, and people probably wrapped up into other things. But I hope you are definitely keeping it safe. All right, so donate to your girl for being a Rams fan. We did it. We were underestimated. And, I heard a lot of sayings that, the championship is not even going to go to LA, whatever. Put it in the comments because it's in LA, okay? We set the tone, we set the bar, all right? So shout out to everybody who was out here, just networking, who was out here in the zone with all the celebos, you know what I'm saying? All the parties that was popping, events, okay? I know somebody's life done changed somewhere in there in between Thursday and today. Let's get it, let's go. Leave me a tip, because I know you got it. Y'all balling out here. You know what I'm saying? Hey, so it's about to go down right now. I'm definitely excited. I got Tall Flame, okay? Who's the hottest? Who's the hottest? Who's the hottest around? We're going to talk about it. You feel me? Student of the game. Yeah, the information about to make that brain go insane. So it's definitely going down right now. So I'm going to introduce to you the one and only, the talented, exquisite. And Tall Flame is the business, okay? Big time supporter, okay? Events, clothing lines, shows. Hey, we about to dive into the juice. So let's get it. Let's go. I'm about to introduce to you all my boy, yo boy, Tall Flame. What's up?
What it do? What it do? What it do?
What's up?
How you doing?
What's going on in the zone?
It's going down. You already know. It's going down. Show stopping, non-stopping. How do you say it? I'm saying non-stopping.
Popping non-stop. Let's get it popping non-stop.
Let's get it popping non-stopping. Damn, I messed that up. It sounded better in my head.
It be like that. You a lyricist, so I'm sure that happens to you all the time. Okay, like I know, because I know it happens to me all the time as a lyricist as well. So it bees like that. So what's up? Happy Valentine's Day! Hey!
Happy Valentine's Day forever. Happy Valentine's Day, and I'm glad I could spend it with you. Stuck at a green light. Appreciate you for having me over again.
Stuck at a green light.
Yeah. Yo, shout out to Forever.
Amen. And I'm happy you here, Tall Flame. Like, man, we go way back and back.
Oh, yeah.
So it's dope. Like, this is a day of love, and it's a wonderful thing because we're going to dive into the juice of it all. You know what I'm saying? Because, our community can sometimes be a little out of hand. So it's time to come together and understand. So I'm happy that you are a part of the show. Thank you so much.
I appreciate you for having me on. As you always show me love. Shout out to Dismos. What up, homie?
What's up, Dismos?
Yo.
Dismos is up in cyberspace. You know what I'm saying? Check out the King's Table. Check out King Tech TV. Dismos be moving so fast, okay? You got to check out my boy. He be having a lot of stuff going down, like a very, very, like big expert to me a little bit when it comes down to content. Because he got the content down packed. So check out my boy Dismos. What's going on? Hey, what is the Valentine's life up in the DR? You know what I'm saying? What's going on?
Yeah.
The family. What's up? Shout out to Naomi. You know what I'm saying? And the crew. All right, what it do? Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day to everybody. Happy Valentine's Day to Forever. Happy Valentine's Day to Dismos. Shout out to Naomi. Shout out to Rick Hard. Asking my how his sock. Hey man, the higher the socks, the downer the food. Dismos, you know this.
Oh, so that's a little, little secret that you don't find no type of thing going on. Yeah, the higher the socks, downer the food. Hey, that's what's up. That's
Forever,
what's
what
up.
to do?
Man, I'm over here just straight chillaxing on this night of love and passion, you know.
ASAP.
So what do you think about Valentine's Day? Like, are you a big Valentine's Day believer or someone who celebrates that day?
You know what? It's funny that you asked me that. I was asking my coworkers the exact same thing. I asked them, "Do you believe that Valentine's Day is a legit national holiday?" And honestly, no. I don't think it is. I think it's just a holiday where corporations just want us to spend spend money on flowers, candies to our significant others when we should be doing it 24/7, not just on Valentine's Day. If you really love somebody, you care for somebody, you should do it every single day, not just that day to remind them that you love them. You should remind them every single day. That's like asking a smoker, a pothead that smokes on 420. Are you gonna celebrate 420? Every day is 420. You know what I mean? Like, you smoke every day. You know what I mean? So that's how I feel personally.
Every day is 420, for real. Show us your socks. What's up with the socks?
You ever watch
What's
Fools
going
Gone
on
Wild?
here with the socks?
You ever watch Fools Gone Wild? Shout out to Fools Gone Wild.
You said Fools Going Wild?
It's like it's an insider. It's like a joke. They say the higher the socks, the downer the fool. You know, it's like I don't know. It's like an insider joke. It's funny. You know.
That's what I was trying to say before. An inside joke. That's what I was trying to say before.
I'm gonna send you the link. I'm gonna send you the link though.
Send me the link and shout out. Like, yeah, let's get it. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now. So what's up, Tall Flame? I see you doing exactly what needs to be done up in the zone. You know what I'm saying? I want to give a shout out to you and toast to you. Cheers to you on this Valentine's Day for being up in cyberspace with your girl on this, you know, lovely evening. Literally.
It's a pleasure to be on. Stuck at a green light. As you know, once again, I'm stuck at a green light in my life.
Once again, yes, check out your boy Tall Flame. Stuck at a green light. We did like last year, we did an episode and we were talking about the support amongst us because, you know, let's keep it going. It's been better. What do you think? Like, you know, give a little update on what you feel about that.
You know what? Since last time we were on the show, a lot of people got angry about what I talked about, and I didn't mean to upset nobody. I guess when I was talking to you about it, I guess I really was. I was really talking to people in general, not like my circle, because my circle is always going to back me up, always going to be there, go to my show, support. And I didn't mean to upset nobody. I guess it's a subliminally, subconsciously, I kind of was like being rude to everybody else who has supported me over the years, and it's been nothing but love after that. Everybody's like, "Oh yeah, we support you. We do. Well, you know, they're showing the love. I feel the love is more. It feels more abundant now than it was before. Like when people actually see you working, they're actually like, all right, take the time to go show you love because they see you working, not just saying it, not just talking about it, you're doing it. You know, so I feel like it's been more. It's the love, the support is amongst us.
Yeah, that's what's up. I mean, the support is definitely amongst us in whichever way people choose to show it, right? But what is really fascinating about what you said is that, you know, it got people attention. And it's like two ways with this. It's like, yeah, man, I support you. I never want you to feel like that. And then the other way it goes is like, oh, I'm busted. I don't really support you. Maybe I should start to supporting you more. Yeah, wake up call. You know, and it kind of goes into our topic of the night about people being angry or people disagreeing with something. You know what I'm saying? It's okay, you know, and it's cool because sometimes beautiful and most times beautiful outcomes come out of it. Change come out of it. Growth come out of it. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to dive more into the juice. You know what I'm saying? So what's up? Play some music, Tar. You know what I'm saying? And that was exactly what I was telling Flame. Like, we got to get the music popping and stopping. You know, I'm very excited that we about to get it popping non-stop at video or something. Hey man, it's definitely about to go down right now on Stuck at the Green Light. You know, Dismos is you know, what's up with it? What you think?
You're the host. You're the boss. You do what feels right. You know, if the people want it, and I mean, we got to do what we got to do. We got to
You
cater.
know, I'm a people pleaser when it comes down to this entertainment. I think that's what we all are.
Yes.
We are definitely people pleasers. And I definitely feel like, you know, it's Valentine's Day. And when it comes down to love, sometimes things can't always go your way. You know, you feel me?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
You feel me? Sometimes you have to put yourself aside and say, all right, let it fly. Let's do something different, right?
Right.
So with that being said, you know, Tall Flame has the music definitely popping non-stopping, and we're gonna dive into the juice. But before I play a song, why don't you share a little bit about yourself? You know what I'm saying? Who is Tall Flame? What is the story where you come from? And then after we do that, we are definitely about to drop some heat. So be ready to turn up them speakers. You feel me? Because it's definitely going down.
I feel you. Love the introduction. Love that. Well, I mean, you know me from Rick Hard Show. Shout out to Rick Hard and Dismos.
Shout out to Rick Hard. Amen.
Yeah.
Dismos. Rick Hard and Dismos, man. Blessings. Blessings on blessings.
You remember the Jazz Cafe.
Yes. How many years ago? That was years. Flame. We was kids. Like, we was young. Yeah.
About to be like 11 years already. 11 years since the Jazz Cafe. Like we did history back then. Like when I first met you, I remember you showed up. Everybody was on you. Everybody was like, you had an entourage. I could barely even talk to you. You was right there to start performing. I was opening up, and I was still paying my dues. And I would see you just come, just show up, tear it down, and just leave, take the whole crowd with you. And I'm like, damn, who's that? I want to do what she's doing. I want to take the whole crowd with me, because when you laugh, everybody laughed. Like that was dope, you know. So
I think that's what Rick Hard and Dismos saw the most in me, was the crowd's response. They were like, oh, this girl, Paula, like, not only do she dominate the stage, but she also engaged with the crowd. Like, she gets the crowd popping. I was like, if I was to have kept going, which, everything happens for a reason, I know I would have been that secret, ammo to put in to make the crowd go, wow, hey, it's kind of, damp in here. Let's put Forever up on stage. Let's Forever begin it popping up in that mother with no fans, making the whole crew, the whole club my fans. Like, you feel me? And that's why Rick Hard and Dismos is such a blessing. And people got to understand these things, you know what I'm saying? Because, hey, that's powerful to be able to be at a safe place and to be able to accomplish something of that nature. So we have to keep it going. New promoters, new people, because, you got growth out here. So shout out to all the promoters out there. Shout out to the people who are into clubs and doing the dang thing for up and coming artists and our community. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah, but go ahead, a little bit more. So, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, well, okay. My introduction to Rick Hard was through social media, and I'm kind of glad that you have a social platform like that, because we've been in contact for years, and that's how we keep in contact. He told me straight up, if we're gonna keep in contact, you got to be like out there. So we gotta meet you. Like, it's not just social media. He invited me to perform at the Jazz Cafe. I showed up. The rest is history. I was always opening up for him wherever he was performing at. I was always like the guy opening up the show, just gaining experience, really like opening up the show, learning how to put away the DJ equipment, learning how to set up, getting there on time. Shit, I even bodyguard for him a few times, and he paid me. I just paid me under the table. I was working for Rick Hard, Junior Records, under the table, but it was It was live. I learned a lot from him. Ricard, shout out to AJ Got Slaps. I learned a lot from him.
AJ Got Slaps. Yes, I need a beat. I need a beat. I need a beat. I need a beat. I need a beat.
Oh, you're gonna love. I had him at the studio a couple months ago. I have him on my new album. I'm working on that one. I'm not gonna release until it's actually done yet. So I'm not gonna get into details. But let's just say AJ killed that verse. I'm not gonna say what song. Just say he killed that verse. Y'all gotta say stay tuned for that one. But shout out to AJ Got Slaps. No boy, not just.
So what city you representing? What city you representing though up in here on this wonderfulness night?
I represent Long Beach, California, born and raised.
You know? Okay. Long Beach, LBC.
You already know.
What'd you think about? Okay. Before. Okay, go ahead.
No,
go ahead. What you were saying?
Oh, I was just gonna say. Honestly, I forgot I was gonna say. No. Go ahead. I just forgot. I tried to brain fart.
It's all good. So, we was talking about the music and stuff, and how you've been getting it popping. We represent, LBC ain't what it be. You know what I'm saying? So it's time to dive into some music. I'm going to play "Come and Smoke." Okay. What you know about it? Let's go into a little bit of "Come and Smoke." What's that about?
Okay, that one I want to say that's my baby. I recorded that on my birthday. I can't remember what age I was. I know I had my boy King Ju. I had Rick Hard, AJ Got Slaps. I went to the studio in Hollywood when they was over there at Highland Park. King Ju and Rick Hard directed it. King Ju with the visuals. AJ, directing the two behind the scenes. He's in the video. Yeah, man, "Come and Smoke" was just my smoker song. And just all the many ways I get high. You already seen two bongs. I got Dutchies. I got my little pen in the cup.
All right. So this is one of them, 420 friendly.
Yes. 420 friendly.
Motivating to pump up the smoke, and please be selectful for what you smoking out here, y'all. All weed ain't good weed.
Yes. Oh yeah. Careful. If you don't see your homies rolling it, I wouldn't smoke it. I wouldn't trust the people who didn't. Oh, let me hit that blunt. Nah, homie. If I didn't see what you put in it, I'm not. If I don't know you like that, I'm not fucking with it.
I mean, for real though, Tall Flame. I mean, it's COVID out here. Roll your own blunts. Roll your own blunts.
Use a baller. You talk about baller. You got money. You roll your weed. You know what I mean?
Roll your weed. Hey, you roll your blunt. All right, that's how it always been. I mean, real quick. I used to see people licking all on the blunt to roll it up, and they're thinking, I don't know if the fire is good enough. I don't know. What you been doing with them lips and them tongues? It's Valentine's Day. What y'all out there doing out there? You know what I'm saying? But anywho, let's dive right into it. It's time right now. Okay, I'm about to play "Come and Smoke" by your boy Tall Flame. Right now, it's time to turn up them speakers. Get it popping, non-stopping. Let's get it. Let's go.
Fuck your ass up. Take your
Break it out, word that, yeah, I smell that smoke. The way you roll your blunts, I can tell you choke. Properly roll, that's how I roll with the best. Funky smoke, so cocky, do I really need the stress? God have me blessed, I'm still taking this test. He wants me to stay focused and not worry about the rest. I'm looking for a way out, but life's so confusing. My so-called competition really thinks I'm losing. No excuses, I'm what the West produces. Game so tight, easy I might get ruthless. Straight out of Long Beach, they've heard of my name. I'm all of the above, like my name is T-Pain. Now I won't change, but maybe I should. The more heart I show, the more cold of the hood I keep it inside. That's why I don't cough. Smoke out session, soldier high vibe.
Dog, yeah, we don't talk. When your lungs to the max with that hope and smoke. Come and smoke with me. Fly high to the sky, just coast for me. Let it take you on the ride. Now you dog, yeah, we don't talk. When your lungs to the max with that hope and smoke. Come and smoke with me. Fly high to the sky, just coast on me. Let it take you on the ride.
Let me take you for for a ride on my side of the street with the homies kick back and we'll talk about beef. Break up the suspicions, roll up that herbal. I wanna taste fire, I don't care if it's purple. Kush is kush, this stress is less. Imagine having the munchies, what won't you digest? Feed me rappers or feed me beats. Victory is like brownies, they're all so sweet. I still can't get enough. I roll up another blunt, take a few hits for the homies resting high up above. On the clouds in the sky, 9,000 feet. Posted high with the angels and no one underneath. World crop up, they can't bring me down. So why you wanna go fight over my crown? It's like every time I blaze, I know why it ain't yours. I know I'm smoking some bomb. With you, I'm not too sure.
Light it up, dog. Yeah, we go talk. Put your lungs to the max with that potent smoke. Come and smoke with me. Fly high to the sky, just coast on me. Let it take you from the ride. Light it up, dog. Yeah, we go talk. Put your lungs to the max with that potent smoke. Come and smoke with me. Fly high to the sky, just coast on me. Let it take you from the ride.
Smoking that Cheech and Chong, dropping hits like I'm the bomb. Every day I'm holding on to a blunt, smoking that strong. Can I say I stay home? I'm faded all day long. You ready? Let's blaze on. Quit hating, I stay strong. Where's joint street bar? Fuck it, that's me a bomb. I can lift it way beyond. Been smoking all day long. Puff, puff, pass. I choke on my own smoke. I'm floating all on my own. I get in my own zone. My mind stays set to accomplish all of my goals. Motivation for the soul. This indica lets me know I'm at a space out my mind. In the sky, flying high. Caught him out so dry. Blush I red on my eyes. I don't even try to hide that I'm high as a kite. I'm blowing up that kush. I'm feeling the vibe. I'm living that life. I'm blazing, yo. Yo, you roll that blunt up. What you waiting for?
Light it up, dog. Yeah, we go talk. Put your lungs to the max with that potent smoke. Come and smoke with me. Fly high to the sky, just coast on me. Let it take you from the ride. Light it up, dog. Yeah, we go talk. Put your lungs to the max with that potent smoke. Come and smoke with me. Fly high to the sky, just coast on me. Let it take you from the ride.
I want to say thank you guys for coming here today.
All right, all right. Yes. All right, let me stop this because it's still going. Hold on. Pack Gang. Yes, you know what? Shout out to my boy, Mr. Tan. That was a little bit of the Pack Gang. You know what I'm saying? Check out that, you know what I'm saying? But come and smoke. Wow, that was hot. The hotness was definitely real. That was dope. How that, you know, alignment. How that was dope. You know, because Mr. Tan was on last week's show, you know, so yes, check it out. Check it all out.
Yeah.
Check it all out. So come on, let's talk about it.
Well, Come and Smoke With Me is featured on my new mixtape, Brave. Born Ready and Very Energetic. Been working on that for almost like 5 years now. It's my baby. Originally it's supposed to be in my first studio album, but I've been recording it, holding it for so long that I just like, you know what, I scratched it, then we drop it as a mixtape just so I could like start from scratch, because Brave was a mixture of different songs recorded at different studios. So I just made it as a mixtape, you know? So yeah.
All right. That was hot.
Thank you.
I'm feeling the whole vibes and everything. Optimistic. What's up, Jew? Hey.
Shout out to my boy Optimistic.
Is
Shout
that
out to my boy King Jew. I think so.
Yeah.
Bro, shout out to my boy King Jew. He's in New Orleans right now.
Let's get it. He in New Orleans. Hey, you know, that's the beautiful thing about technology. It don't matter where you be. You can still see me. And you can still see you. So it's 2022. Yes. What it do?
What it do?
Hey.
And Forever, what's up, man? When we gonna do a song together? We need a song together. I actually never did a song with Forever the Realist.
I mean, hey, I'm ready when you are. That's what I always say. I'm ready when you are. Whenever you're ready, I'm ready. You feel me? So let's get it. Let's go. Whenever, you know, let's set the date. Let's set the time. You know, and let's get it.
You already know. You went to the studio. You know, you're more than welcome to come back whenever you want. Just let me know. I'll set it up, and you know what I mean.
Okay, well, y'all heard it. Everybody heard it right here tonight on Stuck at a Green Light. Tall Flame and Forever about to get on some heat. Okay, and y'all don't want to miss it. It's 2022. What it do? It is the time of music. Okay. So let's get it. Let's go. What's up, beautiful? Got Jazzy up in cyberspace. This is Fire and Desire. What's going on, beautiful? Happy Valentine's Day. Representing. Let's get it. Let's go. Okay. So what's up, Flame? Let's talk a little bit more about you. What it do? So what inspires you to keep going? You know, we talked about the past. We talked about Second Street Jazz and the underground world and how it was then to how it is now. What inspires you to just keep going and keep pushing? Because what I see is nothing but growth. I mean, you done came with the heat. I mean, you got the Who's the Hottest, Student of the Game, you got the merch popping, you got the videos popping, you got the content, you got the shows, okay? You're doing a lot, for real though. So what inspires you to keep going in the midst of it all?
You know what?
That's some fire over there. You know, I'm gonna let it be. I'm gonna talk for you because I already know. Yeah, let me tell you, that is one symptom of when you smoking on some fire. And when they get in the lungs, that means it got in the right place. Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah. To answer your question, I'm sorry.
It's all good. Let's get it.
What inspires me to keep going? The support. People that actually see me doing my hustle, doing my thing. People that see me and support. That just adds fuel to the flame. Like my boy Optimistic, I've been rocking him for years. My boy King Jewel, rocking him for years. Outside of music, outside of this, even before I even started, before Student of the Game was an entity, these guys were the people supporting me. People that actually believed in me. People that actually believed in me, supported me throughout the years. That's what keeps me going. So motivates me to keep doing what I'm doing because not only do I believe in myself, they believe in me. So I have to, I have to stand on my 10 toes and just go out there and get it. Because I feel like if I'm lagging it, I'm letting my team down. I'm letting Who's the Hottest down. I'm letting Student Game down. I'm letting you down. I'm letting all the people that believe in me. I'm letting them down if I don't pursue what I want 100% full force. Because I love music. I love the entertainment business. I love being around hip hop cats. I'm a hip hop enthusiast, and I love the culture. It's made me a better person, a better human being. More. I've gotten more knowledge through that whole experience of the game. Being there and just seeing people grind. That motivates me. Seeing people do their hustle, do your platform motivated me to get my own platform. To get get my hustle going, so a lot of my friends push me to do what I want to do, and I love doing this. I love making music. I love making people's dreams come true, helping them in any way, shape, or form, wherever they need. If it comes to just a logo or a music video or a photo shoot or just anything like in between, I love being a part of that. That's what keeps me going. Because I know there's people out there that do support me, that have been supporting me, and that still are. And that's what keeps me going.
That's what's up. I mean, I hear a lot of what you're saying. I love the fact that you have such a big heart to where you put the people first. That's a huge responsibility when your perception of why you do music is that way. It's very, very nurturing, caring, to do something for the people. And as artists, that's what we do. When you create, it's stuff that we go through sometimes when we're going through a situation with an individual. It's hard to communicate that. And a lot of times we be misunderstood. So when we put our thoughts, when we put our expression, when we put all of these lessons and experiences into music, okay, it's definitely for the people because someone, and it's billions of people, there's always somebody who is going to relate to the things that you're saying. So that's what's up, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, hey now, it's all love. You're looking gorgeous. I love the background. It's so befitting for the evening. Yes, the new background.
It looks dope, by the way.
The love of music. Okay, Valentine's Day. Okay, all those artists out there, all those people who have a love for music. Let's come on, let's express it. Everything is not about relationships, men and women, when it comes down to Valentine's Day. So we talk about self-love, the love of music. Okay, music is just the language. Okay, the video was dope, Flame.
Shout out to Jazzy Goddess. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Amen. Sounds like Rick Hard, he for the people. What'd you think about that?
I think that's beautiful. I think that's awesome. You know, I mean, like Rick Hard really has shown me a lot of different avenues, different doors, put me in a lot of positions that helped me in my character, and that helped me as a businessman, as a person, and just as a human being. Like he showed me a lot of stuff throughout the whole tour. Like we went on tour, you know. And yeah, man, Rick Hard he is a man for the people, man. He gets things done.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I 100% concur. So let's dive into Student of the Game. Student of the Game. Okay, you got the clothing line popping on. Stop it.
Thank you.
Let's dive into the juice.
Okay. So Student of the Game was originally just a mixtape. My friend King Drew, who has his own publishing company, Who's the Hottest, which I am also a member and a partner of. He helped. We develop publishing like content for like artists, for companies that need logos, such as myself. I needed a logo, so he came up with this. Shout out to my boy King Drew, Who's the Hottest. Came up with the Student of the Game. It originally was a mixtape, like I said, but it grew to something so much more. And I kind of really took the concept of, rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle, his marathon concept. I took his little, I didn't bite him, rest in peace, but at the end of the day, imitation is the most sincerest form of flattery. I took my Student of the Game, turned it into a clothing line, and now I'm using it to make money on the side for myself. And yeah, the rest is history. You can find the clothing line on my Instagram, my business page, Student of the Game 2021, and you can, if you want to get a shirt, you know, for your significant other, or just want to rock it, want to support, just go to the Instagram, Student of the Game 2021, send you straight to the link, cop a shirt, support the brand, and yeah, man, Who's the Hottest was Who's the Hottest was the mother of Student of the Game. So, you know, through Who's the Hottest, we developed Student of the Game clothing line, the hats. I'm developing some cups, exclusive cups with Student of the Game branding already on there. So I'm really trying to brand Student of the Game as his own entity outside of music, you know. Outside of Tall Flame, outside of Student of the Game, the mixtape, Student of the Game is just a brand, which is now like my company, you know. Of course, my business partner, King Drew, shout out to King Drew, helped me develop this. So he's also a partner of mine who helps me run the website, as you see right there. Just dropped this February 8th on all platforms. Brave, Born Ready, and Very Energetic. No mixtape, check it out. I also have the deluxe version, where if you download the deluxe version, you get 2 free music videos and 2 bonus songs that are now featured on the website, exclusive content, and yeah. That's what it was.
Lovely. I love the website. It's really straight to the point.
Yes.
You know, it's not a lot of, you know, information that is, you know, could be like overwhelming. You know what I'm saying? And I love websites like that. I know a lot of people are like, you know, venturing off into, you know, online businesses and, you know, doing things of that nature, you know, and this is what it is. So this is dope. Like, most definitely. Hey, cheers. I love it. So yeah, check it out, you guys. Like, it's definitely going down. Student of the Game clothing line is definitely available. So please check out the Instagram. Okay. It's a link in there. Who's the Hottest? And it's definitely dope. The dopeness is real. Okay. The dopeness is real. Who's the Hottest? Hey, let's get it. Let's go. So what you like better, Flame? Do you like bongs or blunts better? Like, which one is better to you?
You know what? if you would have asked me this in high school, I would have said Bloods all day. But if it gets the job done, it gets the job done.
Yeah, but you know, it's more pure. You know, especially with the water bomb. You know, you're not inhaling all of the extras. It's just pure marijuana.
Oh, yeah, it's the ganja.
Is mota marijuana?
Mota is marijuana.
Yeah, you didn't know I knew that, huh?
Hey, okay, you surprise me every day, forever.
Hey, you better know it. I'm full of surprises. Full of surprises, okay? So let me ask you though, like, who's the hottest rapper today? Since we're talking about who's the hottest, okay?
Like you mean in the world or around our section?
Ooh, you know what? Good question. Let's do both. Let's do who's the hottest rapper in our circle. Let's do that one first.
That's actually who I see that's really pushing it. I want to give a shout out to Ghetto Spokesman, GS. I don't know if you remember him. He's also a Jazz Cafe graduate. He's out there doing his thing. I see him at I had him in the studio a couple months ago, and he was telling me that he was doing a show for Tory Lanez at the Rolling Loud Fest recently. He was opening up for them guys, and I was like, okay, my boy, I see you. Like out of the underground people that I know, I'm talking about our circle that we all know. That's who I see is really pushing it, doing shows, getting interviews, pushing me to you know get out there as well, because he's just a dope MC. Shout out to GS, Ghetto Spokesman. I'm from Compton, so Compton, Long Beach, and we have a song together, by the way. So I'm not gonna give any spoilers, but that's all I'm gonna say. This guy got some bars, so look out for GS, Ghetto Spokesman.
That's what's up. Shout out. All right, we're gonna have to get the brother up on the show. You know what I'm saying? And see what it do. You feel me? That's what it's about. We supporting each other. You know, stuck at a green light. That's what we do. You feel me? So let's dive a little bit into the topic of the night. So the topic of the night, we are discussing the bad attitude.
Bad attitude. Okay. Bad
attitude. That is the topic.
Okay.
We diving into it. Let's get it.
You know me.
Go.
But Ever, you know me. I'm all about that positivity, positive vibes. No negative around me. I push that to the side. I don't need that in my life. Your attitude reflects who you are, and if you go through a situation and you still have a good attitude, you can survive anything. You have to really take your losses and not see them as losses, see them as lessons learned, and really just keep going, because your attitude is gonna really affect how you approach things and how you take on life. Because you can have a shitty attitude but still be successful. You just no one's gonna know how you react to stuff. You know, I could be the most evilest person in the world. You may not know it, but my attitude says I'm not. So, and I'm not. I'm just saying. I'm starting as an example. I'm like the nicest person you ever meet, but my attitude.
Well, you saw. Yeah. I mean, not to interrupt, but you saw what Jazzy put in the comments when she said, "I haven't heard this guy talk about himself. He's talking about others all the time, all love."
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, so that's my attitude.
That, right.
Yeah, that says a lot about me. I'm not self-centered. Sometimes I don't need the attention. My boy optimistic. He knows better. I try to push people into the light. I'm the motivator. I'm the coach. I want to try to uplift you, inspire you to inspire me. You know what I'm saying? So that's why that's why I want people.
I like that. When I see you, it's cool. I'm cool. Me shouting out is talking about me. Me being like this is talk. This is me. You know, I get it. Like, that's what's up. I mean, I could dig it. I could dig it. Amen.
You're right. I do have a big heart. I love everybody that loves that loves, like, that really shows genuine love, like, because that's rare nowadays especially in this business, because we know it's cutthroat, it's grimy. When you find genuine love, genuine support, you got to keep that around you. You know, you got to maintain that friendship, that business relationship, whoever it may be. If they're showing you love, I feel like you got to reciprocate that. If not, then like that's bad business. Like you just can't really. Like in this business, you got to like develop friendships, develop like real relationships, and if it's not real,
that's what
yeah.
Relationships in this business is vital.
Yes.
Vital. Your reputation, the way you carry yourself, the way you operate, but it's more so on the connections that you make in this industry is vital. And when you have a bad attitude, you can block a lot of blessings. We wonder why sometimes things don't work out in our favor. It's because sometimes our mouth, our view of things can be our own worst enemy. Okay, what's up, Efferson? If I said it wrong, it's all love, but I think I got it right, Mr. Everson. Blessings to y'all. Blessings to you as well. Thank you for coming through. That's what's up. Yes, yes. Let's get it. Let's go. So yeah, your attitude. So when it comes down to having relationships with people, I seen a post stating that when women are like, "There's no good men out here," or when men are like, "There's no good women out here," it's interesting because there is an abundance of good men and women out there. But how are you? How is your attitude? How do you react when you're upset? How do you react when things don't go your way? How do you react when things don't go as planned? So I can say 90% of a situation is all about how you react to something.
Yeah, I agree. I concur most definitely. I get upset. I get upset when stuff doesn't go my way. I'm human. I don't let you see it though. That's the difference between me and the next man. I'm upset. You won't know it unless I tell you. I don't want people to perceive me as an angry person. I don't want no one to see my flaws when I react, when I get hot. They don't need to see that because I don't want them to see that because that's not something that shows to be let people see. So if I get upset, I take a loss. I take it in the cut. I take it by myself because I know what I got myself into. I took a loss. I take it in silence. No one needs to know about that. That's if I have a bad attitude and I'm not feeling it today. If I feel like I'm being negative to me myself and I'm not being nice to myself, I won't be nice to other people. So maybe I won't go out that day until I fix my attitude. I don't want to go out to the world and spread that negativity because I don't promote that. I don't promote negativity. I want to spread positivity. So when I'm in my slump, which everybody, I feel like as humans, we all have our slumps. Well, we have our good days or bad days. I have my bad days just like everybody else. I'll stay at home. I won't go out. I'll light a blunt, I'll smoke, make sure, even then, I still won't go out, make sure I'm good, make sure I'm 100%. So when I go out and take out the world, people don't see that negative dude. They see Tall Flame, the nice guy, the upbeat guy. Yeah, you see that guy, but you don't see because I don't want you to see that, because I keep my attitude in check, because that's something personally I keep my attitude in check so that nobody has to keep me in check, because I keep myself in check before anybody can check me. Before you can check me, I check myself. You know what I mean? So,
amen.
So
that's what's up, Flame. I love it. I just got to give much love and just shout out to Optimistic because you are so on point. Anybody who know Flame know. Like the epic question, Flame, okay? And the epic question is this. What really grinds your gears?
Wow.
You know who really grinds my gears? Come on with it. I love it. That was perfect, man. Optimistic. When people do stuff like that on this show, like it's a go. Like, because we all a community, and that is the fabric of Stuck at a Green Light. This. So, what really grinds your gears?
What really grinds my gears, Optimistic and Forever, is that when people have that opportunity of a lifetime and they don't even see it. Like for example,
very good.
Like say if a guy says offering you free studio time, I would be there an hour, 2 hours ahead when we got to record. You know what I'm saying? Like I would be there ASAP, on point every day. I would have my verses written and not written at the studio. I would become prepared. You know, like when someone gives you something for free, it's not for free. They're really testing what you're gonna do with that time. Like someone gives me a beat. Someone gives me a beat. They want me to kill it. I'm not just gonna go in there and say whatever. They want me to really kill it. So I'm gonna take my time, write to this song, kill the beat. I'm going to prepared, focus, not distracted. Yeah, man. Like when people don't see the opportunities placed in front of them, that's what really grinds my gears. Because there's so much opportunity out there that people are not taking advantage of it. I'm trying to help my boys. I'm trying to help my people. I'm trying to help my friends come out, get out the gutter, get out the streets. There's an alternative. It's all love, man. And yeah, man, that's what really grinds my gears, man. Shout out to Optimistic.
That's what's up. I love it. I love it. Oh my goodness, that was dope. You know, when it comes down to your attitude, it's so many levels to this. Okay, we talked about how you react to anger. We all get angry. We're not saying don't get angry. You have every right to get angry. However, it's the way you express it.
Facts.
A strong person to me is a humble person. And a humble person to me is someone that no matter what the circumstances are, they're not going to get out of character. They're not going to disrespect you. You know, I can say this, you know, the way you're talking to me right now, I feel uncomfortable. Maybe we should finish this conversation another time. But a lot of times what comes into place is your ego, your pride. Okay. It's more so to me, it's nature versus nurturer, and nature wins because it's your environment. You know, so we grew up in the hood. You know, we grew up in a environment where there is this sense of you can't punk me. I'm tough. Who are you talking to? Do you know who I am? You know, this high level of expectation of respect. And then so when people get whatever that disrespect is, you know, the reaction is what's the concern. Because sometimes, like even when I get someone upset and they react in a way that I can understand, and I'm waiting for them to get rah-rah with me. I'm waiting. I'm like, I'm ready. I actually want to ignite the rah-rah. And they don't. It's disappointing for an igniter. And guess what happens to that flame, tall flame? It goes dim because there's nothing being fed into that energy. And then you start to reflect. Like, why was I really upset? Like, was it really that important? Was it really, you know, I should never even said it, nothing, you know? So it's really like a time to just take a moment and express how you feel. You making me mad. The way you talking to me, we ain't gonna, you know, instead of, oh, you're loud, so I'm gonna over loud you. Oh, you're talking shit, so I'm gonna over talk shit you. Oh, this is your opinion. I want you to have my opinion, so I'm gonna try to make you have my opinion. You feel me?
Yeah. As cheesy as it sounds, you gotta kill your haters with kindness. Cause I was right there too. I was like reacting because people made me react, and I let them get a reaction out of me just because they felt some type of way. And right then and there, I gave them too much power. I had to take that power back.
That is too much power.
Yeah.
Nobody has that much power. They're gonna have you on strings in a second.
Yeah. Nope.
Do this because she's gonna react like that. Yeah. And unfortunately, this happens in relationships a lot, Flame.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's why we a lot get in conflicts with people who are closest to us because they know how to push the buttons. But it's all about, like you said, how much power you got to control your own. Don't give your power away. To say, hey, you know, hey, I see you trying to, you know, I like to laugh at toxicity. I like to laugh at a toxic person.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
Right?
Okay, that's hilarious to me because like they're trying to take you off your square, and when you don't budge, that's what like like that's when you just like you stop them because like once you show that their toxicity doesn't affect you, that's it. What else can they do? but keep hating. And if you don't add fuel to it, you talk shit. Oh, that's cool, whatever. If you don't add that fuel to the flame, like you said, it dwindles down, it dims, and it fades off. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. We got King Jew up in cyberspace. What's going
That's
on?
my boy King Jew.
We got Tall Flame up in here, 100, and you better know it. Yes, fuck them haters. And that's it. You know, I'm going to tell you a fairy tale, and I'm sure you guys probably seen this on Insta or all around social media, but I'm going to tell you a story. Once upon a time, there was a person who woke up in the morning and said, fuck it, and lived happily ever after. The end.
What? That's it?
That's about it. Let's get it. Let's go.
Lived happily ever after. Fuck it. That sounds
Fuck
good.
it.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Short,
Fuck
sweet.
it.
Get to the point.
Short and sweet.
That's right.
And affirmation, the power of the tongue. You know, fuck it. You know, let go. And I hate to say this right after, so maybe I need to say a little more words, but I'm going to say it after because we are God's creation. Let go and let God.
Yes. Oh, yeah. You know what? I've heard that so much. And yeah, you really just got to like have faith in God and just know that he's going to take care of everything. At the end of the day, he's going to take care of you. You know, you have faith in God and that's it. That's all I do really. That's what really keeps me going in life. Because I know God got me. I know I'm not a bad person. I'm like the nicest person you'll ever meet. If I ever get into a conflict, I'll diffuse it by taking myself out of the equation. You won't have me beefing it with somebody that is not worth my time. I choose distance over conflict now. So like,
I choose distance over conflict. I choose distance over. That is an affirmation. People who have issues with your anger. I choose distance over conflict. That's something you can write on a piece of paper and put it, I choose distance over conflict. Or I'm not going to entertain this clown. Or I laugh at toxicity. These are affirmations. These are things that you should be telling yourself. You know what I'm saying? So, we're going to dive into some sticky stuff. Just like that weed you smoking, okay? Let's dive into some sticky stuff, all right? That's what I feel like doing. Yes, distance over conflict. Silence is a reaction for those of you who don't know. Silence is a reaction. Silence is a response. It is a response. You don't always have to prove that you're right. You don't always have to say, agree with me. No, even when somebody is doing you wrong, God sees all. And I know I've lived life long enough to see karma really come around, okay? To let go and let God. Huh?
Yes, let go and let God. Yes, amen.
Yes. Silence is a reaction. Absolute. So it's also your attitude towards things before we get into the sticky stuff. Your attitude towards things, you know what I'm saying, is very, very, very important. I'm gonna give you an example. So I'm a young woman living on my own and I have my first apartment, okay? So a year goes by and the rent went up. Flame, like, what the hell? It just went up, the rent, right? So I called my landlord and I'm like, man, look, I can't afford this. The reason why I got this place is because the rent was this much. And then she said, you know what, you got a bad attitude about it. And it wasn't even my tone. It wasn't the way I said it. I'm telling you, she blew my mind. She changed my life. She was like, I just think you just have a bad attitude about it. And I'm like, what you mean? I gotta my rent just went up. She's like, no, see, the attitude that you're supposed to have in this type of situation is the rent went up. Now it's time for me to make more money. Now it's time for me to have more sources of income, right? Now it's time for me to boss up. That's the kind of attitude that will change your life. I was like, oh man, I can't. Y'all just gonna up my rent on me like that, and that was my attitude. But imagine, let's replay this. All right, so my rent went up. I look at it. I look at the notice. Okay, the rent went up. Okay. It's time for me to go to school for something. It's time for me to get a promotion. It's time for me to get a side hustle. It's time for me to make more money, right?
Yeah.
And that's just everything in a nutshell. So your attitude towards something, right? I even had experiences to where like I'll get an attitude with somebody for like cutting me off in traffic or something. And lo and behold, I was in their blind spot. They really didn't see me. So here I go with an attitude and I look over and they're smiling like, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. And if my reaction was like, oh, it's traffic. These things happen. Blessed be. Keep that smile on your face. You feel me? Turn that frown upside down.
Yeah. Real talk. The lady that your landlord that raised the rent. She raised the rent. She told you about the attitude. That was kind of weird, but at the same time, it was like I get where she's coming from. I get that, like that's tight. Like she just kind of like switched your mind frame. She's like, yo, think about this thing, and then instead of thinking like that, and she was right. She's kind of being mean. She raised the rent because like, come on, don't they gotta give us like a couple weeks before they raise the rent up? Not just raise the rent up, like give us time to, get more money. Get it, what I mean? Like, I think that was too sudden, but she was on the right point, though. She was on the right track.
Because Flame, we can control a lot of things that happens to us. We can't control what people do to us. We can't control their reaction to things, right? We can't control our day, like, and what we might encounter throughout the day, And so, I just think that was a good growth type of moment. And even for her, she just worked for the company. She probably thinking the same thing, but it's like, hey, don't let stuff overconquer you. You overconquer it. Okay, oh, that happened. Okay, so let me do this. You feel me? And a lot of that goes hand in hand in relationships. So let's dive into the juice. Okay, Flame, let's go into the juice of relationships. So I want to talk to you about it, okay? It's about to get a little hot and heavy. You ready for this? I know, right? Ew. So amongst my peers is a lot of like melanated dark individuals and my peers that I get a lot of information from when it comes down to the bad attitude in women. Okay, so I hear a lot that the African American or the Black woman have this bad attitude of the angry Black woman, right? I hear this amongst my culture a lot, and that they prefer other races because they're more submissive or they're more, I don't know, like I guess their reaction to anger or their reaction to things in a relationship or is more, I guess, calm, and in my own opinion, I don't know, is it, what do you think about that? Have you heard that being said before, like amongst your peers or around you about, about that statement?
Well, coming from Long Beach, I was always raised with different people, different ethnicities or race. It's very diverse. I've heard that same stereotypical statement. I don't agree with it because some of my homegirls have Black and brown homegirls, and I don't see that. I don't really see the angry Black woman. Like it's just. Maybe that's an old, stereotypical. That's old. I've heard that for years, but I don't see it nowadays. People are just angry because they're angry. It doesn't necessarily have a distinction. People are angry no matter what. Women are angry more than men, and no offense, but they lash out more. They tend to lash out more in public than anybody. But it's some of these guys that trigger them, and that's what it is. So we both have to like take responsibility as human, as men and women, because we all get angry, we all lash out, we all probably tend to upset our significant others, and maybe that's why that stigma comes, because of the angry black woman. Maybe because it's maybe it's not even her fault, and fellas don't get mad at me, but maybe it's the guy's fault. He's not doing what he's supposed to be doing. He's not keeping her happy. Because a real man, you know what I mean? Because a real man keeps his woman happy no matter what. Fuck Valentine's Day, keep your woman happy 24/7. If you forgot your girl, you forgot the flowers on Valentine's Day, it's okay, because the other 24/7, 365 days of the year, you're showing love. Valentine's Day shouldn't even matter. You know what I'm saying? If you guys are showing each other love, if it's real genuine love, Valentine's Day shouldn't really like matter to you guys, because you guys show each other love. It's just another concept for corporations just to make money off people's low self-esteem. I need to be pampered on Valentine's Day because that's just the kind of person I am. No, your real significant other, be it men or a woman, are going to show you love 24/7, 7 days out of the week, 365 days out of the year, whether it's Valentine's Day or not. So if you're, you know, so that's how I feel. So I don't see no angry black women. I just see people angry like sometimes, and it's not even about.
You just see angry people.
I just see angry people. So it's like, and it is mainly the majority of couples that are mainly angry because they're so hell bent on changing their significant other. And it's like you can't change the person.
It's this sense of control. Like now that, you know, I say that's my P or that's my D, you know, it's like now that I claim the body part, all right, and you are now my significant other, now I want to control you. And it's like, no, honey, that's not how it goes. When you're in a relationship with someone, you become partners and you enhance each other's qualities, right?
Facts.
You know, and that's where the game get twisted. Now, I hear the term Latin lovers. You know, hey, I hear that a lot. What you think about that?
I've never heard that term before.
Latin lover.
I'm a lover, not a fighter. But I'm a lover, not a fighter.
That's what I just said, Latin lover.
But I've never been considered a Latin lover.
But have you heard that term?
I mean, yeah, but does that necessarily mean that you only like Latins, or you like only into Latin people, or Latin lover, you're only into Latin people, or I don't know. I just feel like it's so selective, you know, like
selective.
I love.
So let's dive into the juice. I love it, because when we hear Latin, when we hear Hispanic, when we hear Mexican, when we hear Guatemalan, right? See, I love this stuff. I love this. Yes, because what people got to understand is, you know, it's so petty to look at the outside of someone and say, oh, you're Mexican. Oh, you're whatever, Latino, whatever, right? Latin is Latino, right? Right?
Latin is Latino. Yeah, it's just Latino is just like a selective term that white people like to use, that because there's so many ethnicities of Latinos that they just label them as Latinos.
So that's where the Latin lover comes from.
Yeah.
Right. So let's dive into the juice. There is differences. Okay. There is, you know, like, because I've seen it myself, Tall Flame, like when I would, you know, in my working environment, it will be, you know, you'll say, oh, you're Mexican. And then the person will be like, oh, I'm not Mexican. And then they'll get offended. I'm not Mexican. I'm from El Salvador. I'm El Salvadorian. I'm not Mexican. And they really serious about it. You know what I'm saying? Right?
Yeah. Yes. Oh, trust. Personally, I have a few friends that are Salvadorian, and they're real prideful, and they really get offended if you call them Mexicans. Just like Mexicans, they get offended if you call them Salvadorians. I feel like everybody gets offended if you just, because they don't know. People don't know what their nationality is, and I think everybody gets offended if you just assume that they are. That's what it is. More than the fact. the assumption of assuming something, just assuming that you're that race when you're not, when you could just ask like, oh, what's your nationality? People are scared to ask. You know? You can just say, hey, what's your nationality?
Absolutely.
You know? Don't assume I'm Mexican.
Absolutely.
I'm Mexican American though, by the way.
That part, but you know what's up. You know what I'm saying? And that is everything for real though, because that's it. What you just said. Everybody, like, we are just people. We're human. We're the human race. We're the human race. You know what I'm saying? It's so many different levels to this. So many different levels, you know, because you got even with Belizean and Puerto Rican, you know what I'm saying? And I remember like it's just different levels. Okay, so keep it pushing. You feel me? Keep it pushing. Thank you, Flame. Like, you know what I'm saying? That is so dope. You know, because we're talking about, you know, stuck at a green light. It is what it is. What it do? Let's get it. Let's get it. It's 2022. So absolutely. So it's like this. Your attitude, everybody has attitudes. Everybody has tempers. Everybody, okay? It doesn't matter if you're black or white, okay? Like Michael Jackson.
Yep.
Those of you who know, put in the comments where I got that from. You know what I mean? Where I get that from, Flame?
That's Michael Jackson right there, right?
Right.
When he's back to perform.
Thank you.
Rest in peace, Michael Jackson.
Yes, R.I.P. to Michael Jackson. You is just too much for me, Flame. Truth is funny. They asked Soldier what kind of Mexican he was. He isn't Mexican. He said the good kind. Who is Soldier?
That's my Salvadorian friend I was talking about. Because like yeah, he's Salvadorian, and you tell he looks like he's Latino, but like, if you ask him what's his race, he'll tell you that he's not Mexican, he's Salvadorian. So that's a whole other Latino. But that's shout out to Soldier.
See, I mean, I feel like the African American. I'm gonna use that because dismiss the labels, okay? Just screw the labels for real, for real. That's crazy. But it's a lot of magnifying glass inside of the African-American community, like the way we move with each other, how we are, the way we walk, the way we talk, how we carry ourselves. And this is a magnifying glass, but let that magnifying glass go up amongst everyone. And all of us move the same way. You feel me? But yes, because of American history of, you know, there is a lot of growth and development that needs to take place. And so that's just what it is. You feel me? That's just what it is. You feel me?
I feel you forever. People are so sensitive nowadays. Oh, I'm sorry.
Huh?
I feel like people are so sensitive nowadays too. We can't even ask each other, well, what's your nationality? Like, without causing this conflict. And it's like, you know, people are curious too. Some people ask me like, well, they thought it was white, and I'm like, kind of dude gonna give off that complexion, but it's like, nah, I'm a mixed breed, so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we all mix. You don't know what I'm mixed with. You know what I mean? Flying ponytail is popping. That's right. Yeah. Flying got the ponytail.
I got that little thing. Yeah, I was hoping that nobody see that. Yeah, she's really paying attention. I'll give her that. Jazzy Goddess. She really paying attention.
She's stupid.
I was trying to show it.
She said niggas don't have a nationality.
I can't comment on that.
Oh, stop it. Yes, you can. Sure. Hey, look. As a man, I feel you. I feel you. So, yeah, student at a game, okay? It definitely went down. I would like to take this time right now. Like, do you have anything else to say about the topic of the night?
Topic of the night, bad attitudes. Get rid of them. Calm yourself down. If you feel like you're gonna have a bad attitude, breathe in, breathe out to yourself. Step out of the room. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Do not let that bad attitude get to you. Do not let that bad attitude stop you from getting the next job. Stop you from asking that girl out. Don't let that bad attitude stop you, period. Just
Yes.
Don't let that bad attitude dictate where you're gonna be or what kind of person you are. Don't let that bad attitude affect who you are as a person. Change your attitude, change your mindset, reevaluate who you are, and don't let that bad attitude put you in a bad position in life.
Yes, and I just want to give an FYI to people. Having a bad attitude does not give you the title of being the black sheep of the family. I know a lot of times people use, oh, I'm the black sheep of the family. No, sometimes you just got a messed up attitude. Sometimes the anger about the things that you peep and the way you express it make people want to distance themselves from you. And then you want to wear the crown of being the black sheep of the family. You know what I'm saying? Don't show. Y'all been giving positive messages for self-growth, self-love all night. You know, it's Valentine's Day. It's Valentine's Day. What better is a day to show so much love? You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You feel me? So another thing about your attitude, like your attitude can make or break you. When you are in a professional setting, even if it's underground, even if you are amongst, you know, the people out here, that's the promoters, the clubs, the bouncers, the security, you know, respect. You know, when you respect others, you're respecting yourself. You know, the way you carry yourself out here is very important. You do not want to have a bad reputation out here about your attitude. Nobody's going to want to work with you. Nobody's going to want to deal with you. It's like stank breath. Okay, imagine arguing with somebody who got stank ass breath, okay, Flame, and you see how you just blew out that smoke? When they talk, it's green smoke that comes out, you know, when they talk about shit. So it's like sometimes just, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, I mean, that is vital. Your attitude can make or break you. So you said a lot of things that people can do. I'm gonna give some stuff out as well. What I find great when I'm upset, I'm not, you know, perfect. I do have them times, you know what I'm saying, where I fall short. You feel me? I don't mean to, but it happens. You know, we're all human, and we gotta have accountability for that and not victim. A lot of people who got bad attitudes also play victim.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why he slapped me, because your mouth. You know, you got to understand. Like, you just said something that triggered that slapped. Like, I'm not saying it's okay. I'm saying be mindful. Like, stop playing victim when you provoke somebody to do something to you. Right? Thanks. And that even goes to the police. Stop getting pulled over with these effed up attitudes and wonder why they do the things they do. I'm not saying it's okay. I'm just saying like these attitudes of ours, when you're in the workplace, when somebody is doing something you don't like check yourself. It's never the other person, it's always you. Keep that in mind. It's never the other person. It's always you. And if you let that person get that much power to pull you out of your character, you're weak. And I've been weak. And all of us has been weak. And in that moment of weakness, you know, the things that we can do. Go for a walk. Play some music. Dance. You know, and stop and cut it short. When you see that a conversation is getting crazy, cut it short. Hey, I don't hang up in a person's face unless you need to. I know I'll click, okay? But, you know, hey, this conversation, we ain't gonna get no resolution. It gotta be a level-headed person, you know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yes, I like how you
From
put that.
black sheep to golden child is what it really, yes, when we grow, yes. Optimistic, you shining, amen.
Shout out to Optimistic.
Amen.
Yeah, you know,
so yeah, all these things.
Yeah. I like your solution.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I like your solution, which you said go take a walk, go read a book or do something like, you know, or book a session, and who's the hottest.com, you know, and take your mind out.
Yes, book a session. Yeah, especially if you a lyricist, and there's a lot of rage amongst us sometimes in the music world, you know what I'm saying? And let that off in your music.
Yeah, Cause that's how I
Get
do
up
it.
in
That's
the
how.
booth and tell some truth on the mic. Hey, you know?
Yes, yeah. That's real therapeutic to people like us. Like we're lyricists, we're storytellers, and we just like to get that off our chest. I'd rather fight you with my lyrics than with my fist. Like I'd rather like make peace to the mic than go to war with somebody I don't like. You know, so it's like I'd rather just like let it out in the mic and just get off my chest. That way, no violence. I don't want to start nothing. You know, I'd rather just beat up the booth, heat up the booth, and to heat up the streets. You know what I'm saying?
I can dig it. I can dig it. So, oh my goodness, it was definitely dope having you up in cyberspace with your girl. You know what I'm saying? We definitely dived up into the juice. You know, it's a lot going on with my boy Tall Flame. We're going to get a quick glimpse, you know, of the Instagram. You know, I got to do it. We're going to, you know, peep the Instagram real quick. My boy Tall Flame. Okay, follow my boy on Instagram, TFLBC. All right, this is what it is. And you can see all upcoming things and all things that he got going on, popping and stopping, you know, upcoming events. You know, I see we got where we're mutually going to be at, you know what I'm saying, March 19th. Right? Yes, we're definitely going to be setting that stage on fire. South Bay Music Awards is going down, right? Hermosa Beach. Let's get it. Let's go. Shout out to Hot Rush Radio. Shout out to Rick Hard. Yet again, I'm telling you, yes, blessings on blessings. Absolutely. So it's going down March 19th. I see, you know, Brave. You know, we've been bumping Brave. We're going to exit with Brave at the end of the show. Let's get it. Let's go. It's Valentine's Day. It's definitely
now streaming on all platforms. Sorry, I made to cut you off.
Hey, that's what's up. Look at that. Years upon years.
Go to the picture that we're on, that we took. I have a picture of you on there.
I like this one, Flying for Valentine's Day. Huh?
Like that one. Nice.
Let's get it.
You see that one right there?
Yep. Bro. You know what? Alignment, Flying. It's time to get back in the studio, bro, and let's get it done.
I didn't even know who took that picture until he said it to me. I was like, what the fuck? I seen that shit. I was like, who took this? And we were just in the middle of, I don't know what we're doing, chopping it up about a song. And then I seen this, I was like, oh, I like that moment. Like, you see, we're just in the moment, like talking about coming up with concepts, you know? I like that.
Yes. That was a definite in the moment shot. Absolutely.
We're going to come to the studio.
Yep, let's get it. Hey, let me know time and date. Let's get it. Let's go. Hey, yes. Check out, my boy Tall Flame on Bishop and Friends podcast. My boy Magic Don Juan. Absolutely. All right.
Shout out to Rick Hard for booking me there. I like that. He got me that show.
Amen. That. Amen. And you better understand.
Well,
so that's right.
I see you on that show too. Big things.
Yeah, you better know it. We doing the dang thing, Flame. You know, it's been many, many years. You know, we deserve everything that we got coming. We never gave up. We just kept going. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. That's just what it is. So before I let you go on this romantic night, okay, because it's about that time, I'm going to ask you the question of the night. Okay. And that is, describe a second of green light moment. How did you react and what is the outcome today?
I was so close to not even dropping no music at all these last couple of years. I was in my mind that I was so adamant I wanted to drop it at a certain time, to be at a certain place, to be heard at a certain destination, that I was so stuck in my mind that I wanted to be perfect that I forgot to even put in the work to do it. Mm-hmm. So in my head, I was stuck in the green light mentally, where
mentally,
where I couldn't see where I wanted to go. I didn't know. I just wanted to put out music. I didn't have no project. I didn't have Student in the Game. I didn't have Brave. I just wanted to put out content, and that's where I was stuck. And when I got out of that, how I reacted, I went back to the drawing board. Really like put everything together, and just like broke it down. So how I reacted, I slowed my thinking. And I went back to the drawing board. And that's how Brave and Student in the Game are here today.
Look at you now.
Yes.
That's what's said.
Thank you.
That part. I mean, it's always things that's going to happen in life. Like, man, and I just, stop being stuck. Stop being stuck. Whatever it is. It don't have to be, a dream. It could be whatever, okay? It could be that crossword puzzle. It doesn't matter. It could be whatever it is that, that you, got your mind set on. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Then never be scared of failure. Like, you got to fail. You got to fail in order to succeed. You got to know how it feels to fail too, to know how it feels when you are successful. So a lot of that, so yes. So we're going to end the night, your girl got to do it. I'm going to definitely play Brave. Okay. Yes, it
Give me chills.
did.
Give me chills when you said that.
Yes. Let the chills get it popping. Let the chills get it popping. And that's what I was saying. Like, this is a night, it's Valentine's Day. I got my boy Tall Flame up in cyberspace with your girl stuck at a green light. We getting it in. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's up. Oh, you got weed jars too? Well, damn.
I need to re-up. I spoke a lot.
That's what's up.
We need to smoke some too, Lucky.
That's so dope because we use perfection as an excuse not to do things. That is freaking true.
Yes.
Yes,
that's where I was.
Very on point with that one. Yes.
Sometimes they don't have to be perfect. Yeah, sometimes the circumstances don't have to be perfect. You just got to do it nowadays. I've been reading a lot of quotes. As you see my quotes, I post them for motivations for myself and others so they can read that because those quotes really like get me through the day. The quote of the days are for me. I started doing them for other people because they started to inspire them. So start doing things for yourself now because that perfect time is never going to come. I learned this now, I learned it the hard way. That perfect time is not going to come. The perfect weather is not going to get there. It's not going to be sunny outside when you want it to be sunny outside. It's gonna be the way it is no matter what. You just got to get out and get something. And just
get
do it
up,
now.
get out and get something. Yes, and every day, do something that apply. Don't let it fly. Do something that apply to the things that you want to do. You know what I'm saying? And have a positive attitude. It's all about attitude.
I like how you said that. Do something that apply. Don't let it fly.
Hey, give me my 10%.
Hey, it's all yours. Let me just quote you.
What's up? That's right. It definitely went down. I got my boy Tall Flame up in cyberspace on a night of love amongst everyone who is believers of this holiday today. You know what I'm saying? And those of you that are single, don't be down. Turn up with yourself, okay? Reflect, write a journal, come up with some master plans, love yourself, feel on your own body if it need be, and get it popping, non-stop.
Thank you forever. I appreciate you. Happy Valentine's Day. You're my virtual Valentine. Appreciate you.
Hey, virtual Valentines. All right, now. Let's get it. Let's go. Oh, booyah. And you better know it. It went down. Yeah, so check out my boy Tall Flame. Yeah, the information is going insane. Student of the game. Yeah, your girl be just rhyming. That's crazy. But student of the game is going down. Who's the hottest? out my boy Instagram, Dope Music on YouTube. Your girl about to end this lovely night playing Brave by the one and only.
Forever.
You
Always
know,
a pleasure.
It was a pleasure as well. Thank you so much. Thank you for your support all the time, Flame. Like, you are awesome. I just admire a lot of things that you do. I've been knowing you for a while. I like the way you move, and I like that you don't be at every location too. You keep doing it. Keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? You don't make sure you're always at this spot, but you're always coming out with something new, something different, so keep going. Music is on all platforms, people. So please check out my boy. Put him behind a story or two. Put it behind a post. Let's get it, let's go. You know what I'm saying? And you have a wonderful, wonderful night. You feel me?
You too as well. I appreciate you.
All
I
right.
look forward to working with each other, getting you back in the booth, see what happens. And I want to ask you one last thing. Where's my jewelry at? I'm just playing. I didn't put you on the spot.
I'm hiding. No,
I'm just playing.
That is so not usually the case, but it will be there soon.
I appreciate it. Yo, tap in with my homegirl. Get her support forever. Her glitter box is at the link below. So support the people that support you, people. Everybody that supports you, show support back. Real talk. Forever's been there for me for a long ass time. She's been showing me love since day one, since I met her. Show support, man. It's at the bottom, www.foreverglitterbox.com. Show support. Action speak daughter. That's all I'm gonna say. Show support. Forever.
That's what's up, man. Thank you. I've never had somebody do that for me. I usually do that at the end, and you just wrap that up for me so quick and smooth. Yes, thank you. See, mad love, man. Mad love and support. That's what I'm saying. And that's what's up, Flame. So, student of the game, let's get it. You feel me? So, again, thank you for being in cyberspace. Light up that bomb. You can't get it wrong. All right. So send me the beat. Send me the beat that I'm ready. You're up in smoke, honey. Up in smoke. Let's get it. Let's go. Try not to choke when you up in smoke.
Forever. Okay.
Let's get it. Let's go. All right.
I'm in cyberspace forever.
Yeah, you up in cyberspace. It was a dope show, Flame. Like, I really appreciate you to the fullest. So Brave by Tall Flame, available on all platforms. Man, have a dope night, man, and turn up.
Hey, sir, I'm gonna hit this last bong hit right for you.
That's what's up. Let's do it. And here we go. Toast. Let's go.
Toast.
Mm-hmm. Turn up them speakers. It's about to go down. Let's get it. That's so funny. Yeah, I love it. Let's get it. Let's go. And look at your hair, Flame.
I get things done, I don't sweat it. I was born ready and very I make things happen. Whenever I start, I know I'm gonna finish. I get things done, I don't sweat it. I was born ready and very energetic. I make things happen, I'm committed. Whenever I start, I know I'm gonna finish. I got the speed in the drive, the will to survive. Only winners inside, there's no losing this time. I have already arrived. Hip hop is my life. When I first started spitting, I was new to the mic. I always know I can rhyme. My first day was Cloud 9. The streets love my rhymes. Every verse was tight. I ignited the light. To me, it was a dream. I got back in the booth. I started working on Cream. My second mixtape is where I became a beam. They know it's my team. Since I was 16, I've been a hip hop junkie. To me, it was supreme. I was mean. Times were getting colder. My third mixtape was Mind of a Soldier. The streets in my head, I thought it was over. When my crew was in the cut, that's when I met Soldier. He gave me free beats, so I did what I was supposed to. I get things done, I don't sweat it. I was born ready and very energetic. I make things happen, I'm committed. Whenever I start, I know I'm gonna finish. I get things done, I don't sweat it. I was born ready and very energetic. I make things happen, I'm committed. Whenever I start, I know I'm gonna finish. I was willing and able, so sick, so fatal. My fourth mixtape, I was building a payroll. Temple and Wall Street, going hard like concrete. But things went south, this started to dissolve. We went our separate ways, I couldn't write for days. I was in a maze, but I wasn't gonna stay. My fifth mixtape, I was steady grinding. Beats from Soldier, I was ready for writing. I spit it, lightning, so igniting. My sixth mixtape, the sun will come out shining. I had a mission, every day I'm not done. I couldn't bust in the studio, I didn't have one. I did a couple shows, rocked a few stages. I burnt up the mic, I had to keep it blazing. I was never waiting, but they were patient. I was part of the underground, but not for entertainment. I get things done, I don't sweat it. I was born ready and very energetic. I make things happen, I'm committed. Whenever I start, I know I'm gonna finish. I get things done, I don't sweat it. I was born ready and very energetic. I make things happen, I'm committed. Whenever I start, I know I'm gonna finish. 6 mixtapes out without an album. No label backing me, what was the outcome? I found one, but that didn't go far. I got an offer from Blue Devil and Rick Hard. I took charge of my raps, I wasn't gonna stop. Then Prophet said, you're free hip hop. I had a team, it wasn't a dream. I took the lead to achieve all my goals. I'm on the road to succeed. The Cali breeze in my face, the smoke in my space. I dropped the heat wave, so you be bumping all day. I stayed on point, sharper than the blade. I'm not making noise, I'm here spitting flames. I gotta make a change. That's right, I did it. I left Art Dub, but I didn't want to quit it. We were all gonna sign Blue Devil's new edition. Our roads were off course, crossing our own limits.